Why do you keep explaining ourselves? Why do you feel the need to justify every choice, every dream, every steps? Here is the truth. The moment you stop explaining to yourself, you start living for yourself. Because the people who truly understand you do not need any explanation. And people who do not want to understand you, no explanation will ever be enough. Think about it. How many times have you said things like, I am sorry, I could not reply, I was busy. I know this sounds crazy, but I really want to start my own business. I did not mean to upset you, I just thought. Every time we over explain, we hand over our power. We start living on other people's terms, seeking their approval, their validation. But here is the harsh truth. The world does not need your explanation. It needs your action. It needs your truth. Why do you do this? Why do you keep explaining? Because deep down, we want acceptance. We are wired to belong. From childhood, we are told to be nice, be agreeable, do not upset anyone. We grow up thinking we have to justify our every move. But guess what? No matter what you do, someone will disapprove. If you play small, people will call you crazy or lazy. If you play big, people will call you arrogant. If you speak up, people will call you rude. And if you stay silent, people will call you weak. So if judgment is guaranteed, why waste energy in explaining? When you stop explaining yourself, something magical happens. You free your time, you free your mind, you free your soul. You stop being a prisoner of opinions and start being the author of your life. Look at the most successful people in the world. They did not explain every move. They acted, they built, and they proved. Steve Jobs did not go around convincing people why the iPhone was necessary. He showed it. Oprah did not explain why her voice mattered. She spoke, and the world listened. Elon Musk does not sit and explain why he is trying crazy things like rockets to Mars. He does it, and now everyone explains him. The point is simple. People do not need your explanation. They need your example. Let me share a story. There was once a young artist who painted a masterpiece. Before showing it to the world, he asked a friend, "What if people do not like it? Should I explain what I mean?" The friend smiled and said, "A masterpiece does not explain itself. It just it. Your life is your masterpiece. It does not need a long essay for justifications. It needs courage, it needs authenticity. So, how do you break this habit? Replace apology with clarity. Instead of saying, sorry, I am late, traffic was bad, say, thank you for waiting. Notice the difference. One seeks approval, the other commands respect. Set boundaries without essays. If you cannot do something, say, I cannot commit to this right now. No need to write a 5-minute justification. Trust your choices. If you decided to quit a job and start a business, choose a relationship, or walk away from one. It is your life. You do not owe anyone a PowerPoint presentation. Practice silences. Sometimes the strongest response is no response. When you stop explaining, people may push harder at first, but soon they realize your silence is stronger than their questions. So let me ask you, where in your life are you over explaining right now? Is it your career choice, your lifestyles, your dreams? Here is the truth. The more you explain, the smaller you feel. The less you explain, the stronger you become. Because explanation do not build respect, boundaries do. Consistency does, actions does. And that is why I made this video raw. No edits, no flashy visuals, no background noises, just you, me, and a story. Because the message does not need to be explained. It just needs to be heard. So the next time you feel the urge to explain yourself, you please pause. Remember, you do not owe anyone a justification for living your truth. Stop explaining, start living. Because at the end of the day, your life is not a debate. It is your masterpiece. So thank you. Rajat here. Sign off for today.